Hey Hayley, do you like the Warriors?
I love it so much, Barry. I'm prepared to invest in it.
Oh, I would say probably, a few quid a month would be a good investment. What do you reckon?
That sounds perfect to me. Where do I sign up?
You go to Patreon and you get an extra episode each week. You get loads of bonus content, videos, secret little things, early access to tickets, and at some of the higher tiers, you get some goodies sent to you as well.
The Warriors Podcast, patreon.com/The Warriors. Join today.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Warriors Podcast. Hope you're well. I'm Hayley Ellis. That's Barry Dodd's doorbell. And together we are Hayley and Dor, presenting your Warrior. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. You know it's Deliveroo as well. That's the problem. We've only just started recording and he's hungry. There you go, getting his burgers in.
You alright with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. What did we go for? Nando's? Pizza up?
Right. Anyway, welcome along to the Warriors.
Oh, you're loud. Is that because you're angry?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm being assertive. We're turning over a new leaf here on the Warriors. Looking back at the stuff we've done in the past, far too much swearing, inappropriate comments, offensive things. This is we're going to be family friendly from now on. This is going to be nice and clean, and we're going to behave ourselves from this point forward.
What do you mean we are? It's you.
No, well,
Yeah. Anyway, hello. Hope you're well. We had a little break last week. We're back with even more worries. How's your week been?
I've got family listening.
Have you?
Yeah.
What family?
That's why we've got to.
What family are listening?
I'm not going to say who it is, and that person who is. Shall we start again?
No. Which family are listening?
I'm not going to identify them, and
because they don't want people to know they're related.
and to that person, don't identify yourself either, because you'll just get mobbed with comments from people asking if I'm an experiment or not. But I just got a message saying, "Oh, just listening." I was like, "Oh no." Oh, no.
When Barry was young, we actually grew him in a jar.
No, it's part of the younger set. It's not the one who asked me for a selfie at my nana's funeral. That's unreal, isn't it?
Welcome to Barry's family, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Have they joined the Patreon?
Nah. So yeah, still.
By the way, thank you to all the people who've had quite a surge in Patreon numbers recently. So thank you to all the new followers. We're putting regular stuff out there. But my friend Mo, who's a regular listener to the podcast, said, "Oh, I'm missing an episode this week." She said, "But I'm not joining Patreon. I'm not paying to listen to your shit." That's what she said.
Well, so Mo's listening now to the public one.
Yeah.
Right. Well, as payback for that, tell me a secret about Mo she wouldn't want anyone to know.
Oh,
Mo,
I'll tell you off air.
every episode that you don't join, we reveal a bit more about you. We will hold you to ransom.
This time it's personal. Anyway,
this person who got in touch, a member of my family, they're obviously part of the Amble set, and they'd heard the thing, heard me talking about Freddie the Dolphin. Can I just say to everyone now, yes, I'm aware of the podcast Hooked on Freddie. The podcast pure fluke that I mentioned Freddie the Dolphin to you on that episode, and then a week later, a whole series comes out about what happened.
That's my dog itching. Can you hear it?
And then a whole series comes out on Apple Podcasts about Freddie the Dolphin. I'd never publicly slag off a podcast, but fuck me, it's woeful.
But how can they drag out a dolphin getting, for 6 episodes?
By talking really, really slowly and telling the story like it's a children's fairy tale. Freddie would splash in the water with big blowy bubbles, and Amble is a ran-down, destitute place. It's like, hang on, it was still a tourist place. But
You're just annoyed because it's slagging off Amble. That's all it is.
Do you know what it is? It's a southerner.
The people of Amble have just only learned to talk recently. They were communicating through cave drawings.
It honestly is like that. Oh, in the north, they eat their young. And it's honestly, and it's really patronising. And I listen to it, and it's like, I'm like 3 episodes in. I'm like, can't we just get to the bit where the bloke shags the dolphin? Right.
We should just do one, right? We should make our own one, and it's only 30 seconds long, and it's just Freddie went to Amble. There was a man who was a reet wrong and got in the water with him. Freddie went away. And we'll just release that. All right, you said we were going to keep it cleaner, Barry.
All right, but what was interesting was that this family member who just went, "What is it about Amble?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And she went, "Well, you must remember the story of," and then it all came through on message. Let me just quickly just read the message that she sent me. I kept it in my inbox. I'm just going to read it verbatim.
Hang on. I'm just getting some appropriate background music.
The Hovis advert?
Yeah. Hang on. Go.
So I'm just going to read the messages as they've been sent to me. What is it about Amble folk and animals? I said, what, there's others? And she said, yeah, 2 secs, I'm just finding the article. Can't find the article, but a family moved to Amble, and the crack is that his family rang the police because there was suspicious activity at the cemetery.
All right, I think we need to not read this. Can we just crack on with the podcast?
And then she really casually says, obviously you've got Mushy P who raps to the seagulls. And I said, what? There's a bloke who goes down, I don't know about this bloke, he's called Mushy P. And he goes down the harbour and he just raps at the seagulls. And I thought, how have I not seen that? She sent me a video, it's fucking phenomenal. It's sort of like Eminem meets Spice. Right, I'm gonna send it over to you. I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp. Just have a quick look and you'll get an idea. I mean, I'm not really doing a very good job of refuting all the claims of this journalist on that Hooked on Freddy podcast by sending you videos.
Seen
like
everyone
this.
from Amble's thick, but there's a guy called Mushy P who raps to seagulls.
And a bloke who shagged his dog.
This isn't the sort of podcast I want to be part of. I'm not.
Yeah,
joking,
sorry. This was meant to be. This was meant to be cleaner, wasn't it? Sorry.
I told you it's you, Barry. You always do this. Right, should we crack on with our worries of the week?
Have you got that video?
No. Let's crack on.
I thought it was quite good.
Mind you, looking at your musical taste, you'd probably buy that if it was out, wouldn't you?
You put a bit of synth underneath that and I'll be at the gig. So, what's Worries of the week. Right, so I've turned up, obviously, all happy, all prepared with all my stories. Haley's not having them. So,
Barry, I want to be on Coronation Street one day. I don't want to be talking about people. I'm
anyway,
worried this week. I think the older I'm getting, do you know you're meant to get more knowledgeable as you get older? I think I'm getting thicker.
Go on.
Because just questions I'm asking recently, and people are like, are you being serious? Like when I was in Newcastle, I was like, what river's that? They're like, the Tyne. Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And I thought, what's happened to my brain? And I think it's doing this with you.
No.
It
I
is.
can tell you loads about the time.
Yeah, but I told you what Alex Boardman said to me. He
What?
said, that's twice you've quoted Barry Dodds now. That's the equivalent of quoting GB News.
I'm not having that. Don't
Like-
lump me in with them wankers.
But I'm quoting you. No, Barry's told me it. I'm like, oh yeah. Do you know what I mean? And now I thought I was never like really intelligent, but I wasn't thick. And now, like the stuff I'm asking, I'm like, why is it? And I spend 2 hours a week doing this for you. One for the Patreon, one for Monday's episode.
Yeah.
But then also I talk to you after gigs on the car. Do you think that could, I'm not saying you especially, but, well, I am, yeah. Do you think that my IQ's going down? Because I'm spending so much time with you.
I think we should do an IQ test and try and versus each other, see who's got the highest IQ. What you get in your GCSEs?
Which ones?
The ones you do when you're 16.
No, I know that, but like which subjects?
All right, let's go for the basics: English, maths, science.
So English, I got B's. Maths, I failed. Science, I got a C.
What do you mean failed? Like ungraded?
No, I got a grade, but it weren't a good one.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm thick with maths. But I think I've got that thing with the maths thing where all the numbers fly around, like in Good Will Hunting, except not intelligence. Like, I have, honestly. I'm self-diagnosing here, which I know you hate, but I have got that thing because I can't look at numbers.
Yeah.
I can't look at numbers. They all float around. I'm not joking, they do.
Well, until you show me that bit of paper from the doctor. Do you know what?
All right then, Barry. I'll go the doctors then and I'll clog up the NHS just so they can say I'm shit at maths.
Well, every other comic's doing it. Edinburgh's coming round.
That's going to be my show, Dyscalcular. And like, during the show at the 40-minute mark, I try and do my times tables.
Uncalculating. No, I think you see, I was the opposite. Hated English, boring. Maths, quite good, like that because it's sort of.
That's because you're tight, though. You know what I mean?
You buy one bulk box of prawn cocktail Wotsits. Normally they're 49 pence a pack, but you've bought 400.
It is because you're tight, so you can work out all the money. That's why you like maths. Yeah, anyway, that's my worry this week. But I think you probably, there's certain parts you are more intelligent with me. No, I can't say that out loud. I'm trying to think what.
I don't know. I feel like I've definitely learnt more. I've learnt more because I look back. I was thinking about this the other day when I worked in the hospital and I got a requisition in from one of the departments asking me to order a thermometer. And I was just like, oh, right, okay. And I was just like, I said to the supervisor, I just went, where would I go to find a thermometer? Have we got any on any of the other wards that I can just go and borrow until I can order some fresh ones? And he went, thermometer? I went, yeah, I've heard of him. He looked at it, he went, thermometer. Oh, right.
No. Oh, no. This is why I'm getting thicker, Barry. We're going to have to knock this down to just one Patreon a week. You're affecting my mental health. Not mental health, mental ability. That's what you affect
Mental
him.
ability.
Mental
Yeah,
ability,
yeah,
you
yeah.
affect him. I mean, mental health.
Mental health. Yeah, again, get on that bandwagon with the rest of them. Um,
Oh, I've got
I've,
enough mental health issues. Go on, what's
I've,
your worry?
well, I was really struggling with an email. Uh, because there's a comic who's doing something for Radio 4, and he asked me to record a little bit of voiceover for him, like a little bit of um, like something to be like a sort of sound effect thing, and
Whoop. What was the sound effect?
I was being a burglar. Again,
I was thinking, why have they not asked me? Go.
so that he needed like and it's Scott Bennett, and it's the bit that he does about having a Ring doorbell, and sort of like, what can you do apart from just watch the burglars rob you, and
Are you
the
allowed
best,
to talk about this, by the way, before we do a full bit on it?
probably. And and so basically I had to record the audio that he'd be listening to when the burglars are robbing him while he's away from home. So I'm like
Yeah.
walking around going, get that telly in, or take your time, he's away, and all that. So I had to record the sound file, and I sent it. And ever since then, I've been getting I honestly, I didn't think at the time, but I called the sound file "Ring Burglars." Right. I swear to God, my fucking spam that I've been getting since, I didn't even. I was like, why am I getting all it? And then I looked at it and went, "Ring burglar." And I went, oh, great. And I said to Scott, I just went, mate, sorry, I didn't mean to. And he went, oh, I thought it was a joke. So I was like, no.
Oh, that's so. I bet there is a website called that as well. Oh, you've just created a new slur. That's what you've created.
You fucking ring burglar.
He's Radio 4. He's not going to want that associated with him. Are you a good actor then, Barry? You've been in Heaven. You had one line, haven't you?
3 lines, thank you.
What were your lines?
I don't want to say that, but
Go on. Do your acting.
I can't remember. The first one was something like, "You're a dick," and then me going, "Oh no, not you," and then a little bit later on, just going, "He's a dick."
Did you do it better than that on the take? Did it make the take?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was on BBC Two. You've been on BBC Two.
I have actually. I've
Have
actually
you?
been on BBC One, so thank you.
Oh really? All
Yeah.
of you, not just like your little toe or something like that.
No,
in,
all
like,
of me
some
actually,
pickup-
Barry. It was in.
What
I was in
programme?
Sally Braithwaite's Jane Hall. I had one line. I mean, I was shocking in it, but I was on BBC One.
What's the program called?
It was called Jane Hall.
Jane Hall.
Mm.
Okay, everyone to YouTube. Let's
You will find
find.
it on YouTube. I've got the DVD somewhere.
Have you? It made
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
DVD,
Yeah, it did make it to DVD.
did it?
It was Sally Braithwaite. She wrote Happy Valley.
I don't.
She's like, I've never seen Happy Valley. Honestly, it's my favorite. It's so brilliant. Really, really
Right. I tend not
know.
to watch fiction.
good. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not a fan of it.
Right, but you watch horror,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is fiction.
like a film is all right, but just like I can't watch the soaps like Coronation Street. I just find it all a bit. I know you can't say it's far fetched because it's a soap opera, but
You like The Evil Dead.
yeah, I know. It
So-
doesn't really. No, I know what you're saying. What Happy Valley? That's the coppers, isn't it? Sarah
Lancashire.
Yeah. Did you see her talk when she got the award?
I didn't because I don't. Do you know what? I love her. I absolutely love her. I think she's the best actress around, along with Julie Walters. But when I listen to her talk, it's because she's posh.
I didn't know she was. I thought
Yeah.
she was like dead Northern.
No,
Dead Northern.
she plays Northern in everything almost, but not in real life. She's so well spoken. It was a lovely speech. I've watched it. I've actually dubbed it over to make it more Northern.
What, if you put that music on in the background, that Horvis music, and
I always get discharged. Do you reckon when like when someone really posh but they're not in real life? Do a lot of people in the soaps pretend to be Northern?
what you called that hairdresser?
Audrey.
Oh, yeah.
She's posh, yeah.
Yeah, dead posh. I've seen her interviewed, and I'm like, bloody hell. And then,
Have you seen Tina Maloney talk?
oh, dog, surely not.
Really posh. Yeah.
Where's
And
the
Sean Ryder. Have you heard Sean Ryder?
No, not having it. Not having that. You got to. I'm not having it. I've met Sean Ryder, and yeah, he's no actor. Do you ever meet someone and go, "How are you alive?" Like, he's only about 37 or something as well, isn't he? He's just wrecked.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
So, this is the part of the show where you send us your worries and we make them ever so much worse. If you have a worry you'd like us to make worse, if you're a patron, just DM us. You take the priorities. If you are, get to the back of the queue by emailing us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com. You can also get in touch on the old socials, on Instagram and Twitter, or the old TikTok. But first email, Matt got in touch, new potential worry unlocked. I was at the drive-thru and the person in front paid for my meal. So has that ever happened to you?
Never. Never.
Yeah.
And
Well, they probably think, oh, he's going to order a lot. I'm not paying. I wonder, like, Matt's was probably just like a coffee or something.
It's about 4 fat gags now, all involving some form of fast food. Deliveroo, McDonald's.
I'm sorry. All right. I just couldn't resist. Right. Here we go. It's never happened to me either.
Have you ever done it? Like, just went up here for that?
No,
I've done it in the supermarket where someone's been like a few quid short and they were going to put something back, and I've just went.
Oh yeah, I've done
I'll
that.
cover that. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like a few quid, but I'm not just going to go, do you know what? I'm going to pay for them behind me because I'm not fucking Rockefeller. I'm not like, I don't even know if I've got enough in my bank account to pay for what I'm having.
I know. It's just like, and the other thing as well is, it's like you say, what if it is like a massive? What if they've been sent from the office? You know, just like with them
51
massive
donuts.
Yeah, and you end up like with debt. You know,
Wow.
I like those stories of kindness though. I do.
Oh, you know
They're
what? It would be
nice,
nice
but-
to do it, but I know what would happen if I did it. Right, so I think I'd go, do you know what, today I'm going to pay for their order in front of me. And then they'd be like, you fucking doing that for? You think I can't afford my own fucking meal? Right, I'd get like grief from it. Anyway, let me read this. We'll find out what the worry is. So it was at the drive-thru and the person in front paid for my meal. So I had the moral dilemma whether to pay it forward or accept judgment. Naturally, I caved and paid for the car behind me, which turned out to be double the cost of my order.
Right? No, that's ridiculous. No, otherwise, that just goes on forever. It becomes a circle of debt.
Well, this is what... So Matt's saying, I didn't want to be the guy who breaks the chain or asks how much the order is behind me and then says no. I also panicked while queuing that I'd forgot to make some sort of theatrics to the car in front to thank them.
What can you do? Flash your lights at them, beep the horn. But that all looks aggressive as well.
I do think that, yeah. And no, in other countries, like when you flash, no, like we flash our lights to say thank you. They flash their lights like when they're pissed off and stuff in different places.
Do you flash
So it
your
means
lights to say thank you?
Sometimes if it's dark, yeah, if they can't see me thank, I'll flash
Is
my
that why
lights.
people? I honestly didn't. That happens to me all the time. And I thought it was people.
Yeah, but
being
is yours
dicks.
happening, like, are they beeping the horn as well and doing hand gestures, or is it
No,
just
just
lights?
like giving it like a little flash, and I'm just like, Jesus, I didn't realise that was a.
Well, you use it for a lot of
compliment.
things, though, don't you? Sometimes they use it as a thank you. Sometimes they'll flash them when they've left the headlights on.
Or if they're in the middle lane of the motorway.
They're in the middle
Full
lane
beam.
of it. or like to let them know the police. The police.
Yeah, what happened to that? What happened to the good old days of motorists giving you... We need to standardise the code, really. Like, 3 quick flashes means, like, copper ahead.
I never knew the copper thing was a thing until someone... I remember asking my boyfriend, I was like, someone flashed me today. And I was like, what the fuck are they flashing? I was like really annoyed. I was like, what did they flash me for? And then it was like a police car like a minute later. And I was like, oh, that was like a little warning to let me know.
Yeah,
it was a speed camera.
But unless it's standardised, I'd just be thinking, what is this person trying to tell me? Are they criticising my driving? Are they telling me to pull over? Are they saying hello? You know, because I've had that happen on the motorway before. Midnight on New Year's Eve, when it hits the stroke of midnight and all the cars give each other a little flash.
I've never seen that happen. No.
It's like all the lorries do it and everything. I mean, coupled with the fireworks, it makes driving fucking hazardous because you...
Especially if you're epileptic.
It's like trying to drive when somebody set off a flashbang. Like, it's just...
And I've been on the motorway at midnight and I've never seen that happen.
Oh, specifically on
Were you driving in the middle? Were you driving in the middle lane?
No, I wasn't. No, I was just driving along and, yeah, it's just, like, yeah... I always quite like that a little bit, kind of like, here we are, the road warriors. Grim, innit?
The road warriors. Would you then, so just say theoretically, you've gone through a drive-through, and they've said, oh, your order's been paid by the person in front. What would you do?
Instant suspicion. like, they've definitely been nowhere near the food, have they? Like, they've not, like...
Well, they've just been in the car, so they've just paid for it at the cashier point. They don't touch the food. They don't go in, do they go, I'm going to pay for his food, but I want to fucking make it. They don't go, yeah, hop in, out your car.
I'd just be, I think I'd be a little bit... It's nice and everything, but it's like you say, where does it stop? Otherwise, everybody... in that queue for McDonald's is no longer just going for a quick burger. You're now all gambling on the person behind you.
See, I wouldn't. That's how Matt's probably a better person than me and you, because I wouldn't have instantly thought, oh, I'll have to pay for the person behind me now.
I wouldn't.
I would have just gone, oh, what? That's a nice thing. Oh, what a lovely thing to do. And then I would have just drove off with me free food.
Same.
I wouldn't have even thought. And now,
Same.
it was only because he said that I've gone, oh, is that the etiquette?
Oh, do you know what, Matt? You'll go to heaven.
Yeah,
and,
don't worry, Matt, about anything because
you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be fine. I've had an email. Right, here's an email from Simon. Morning. So I give the unfortunate news that you were in my dream last night.
Who was?
Well, here we go. I think it's both of us. The dream consisted of me going to an airport for a trip to China. In that time, the US and China declared war on each other. No bombs had gone off yet, but it was pretty much agreed that this was the end of the world. For some reason, you called and you said you'd pick me up from the airport. You and Haley turned up in a Warriors bus. You picked up a travelling audience with a plan to ride out the apocalypse doing stand-up while society crumbles. You'd done a pretty good job of making the inside of the bus look like a comedy club. We started travelling. I don't remember too much of your routines, but I remember Haley pointing out the other acts on the wall and trying to advertise them, and you responding as to whether or not to bother with their likelihood of surviving the next few days. I then woke up and the cat was licking my face. What does this mean?
Do you know what? It just sounds worryingly realistic. Because I could see me and you performing on a fucking bus.
I've done a gig on a bus in Edinburgh. Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Have you done that one?
Yeah, I have done that one. Do you know where your career's at when you're performing on a bus? It's basically called, what's it called? The Blundub. What was it called?
Yeah, the blunderbuss, something like that.
All right, and it is a bus, and you perform at the top deck. And it's not moving round, obviously, because you'd be dangerous.
I've just realised what you're on about. You're on about the bobsleigh one. No, I did a rival bus in the new town.
You did a natural, but you were just on a megabus asking for money at the top. I need to pay the drive-through order behind me.
So well done. What you've had there wasn't a dream; it was a premonition, and we, obviously, thoughts to everybody affected in the upcoming China-US war. But don't
And
worry.
if you are a
try and get
patron,
on
we
the
will
bus.
pick you up. We will pick you up on the bus if you are a patron. Subscribe now. Imagine your end of days and it's me and you doing comedy. How bleak is that?
On a bus.
Oh, God.
And me pointing out the acts that I don't think have made it.
I mean, I can imagine you doing that, to be fair. Well, not.
R.I.P.
Bleeping that.
Thoughts and prayers to the family.
Right. Hey, I've just had an alert on my phone. Someone's dropped out of the cyclone spin class at the gym, so I might be able to get on that.
All right, well, so what are we keeping you? Sorry, was that you politely nipping off?
I did a cyclone. This is my worry. I did a bloody spin class at the gym. Right. And have you ever done one of them? We spoke about this.
I thought a spin class was going to be like arty-farty yoga stuff where you literally span round. It's bikes.
It's bikes to heavy garage music and flashing lights, right? It's too. I looked at me. I was like, I can't keep up. I looked at my watch. I'd done 2 minutes of a 45-minute session. It's too. I actually got me towel, wiped my head, and an eyebrow come off on the towel, right? Because I was sweating. That is too much. A bit of 400 calories just trying to get on the fucking bike.
You see, I'd do it if they had that mushy pea from Amble rapping. That would sort of.
Fraud. There's another one, isn't there? I was on. Oh, this is the problem with social media, though, because it is cruel. But like that mushy pea,
It is cruel, but
well, it kept popping up on my feed, and it must be because we do Leeds Hi-Fi when I was in the area. There's one called Keeley. Have you heard of her in Leeds? Various people have just filmed her going, "My lover's got no money, he's got his true beliefs."
yeah,
And,
I have seen. Yeah, I have seen it.
and there's hundreds of videos where people have gone, "Go on, Keeley, do it to the camera," and she does it.
Yeah, there's a bloke round Ilkeston way, the Colonel. He's out every day wearing full army gear, full camo, beret, big old style 80s walkie-talkie, and he's forever like hiding under benches and stuff like that. And you know it's going to be a bad day for him if he calls in an airstrike. Honestly, he's dead famous, and he's.
Has anyone spoke to the authorities or the mental health?
Just leave it. He's not harming anyone. It's just like you'll.
Well, you
just
say
be
that
like,
he's dressed in army gear. If he goes back to the house and gets something, then
No, he's not. He's harmless. He's just forever. He's forever out on manoeuvres. It's like you'll be walking along, you'll go to put something in the bin, and you'll like look down. And he's in there with his walkie-talkie.
in the bin.
He goes everywhere. He's everywhere. Like say, lying under benches.
He should be in the hospital. That's where he should be.
Get in touch.
You're like, oh, he's just in the bin. He's fine. He's having fun.
It's fine. He's getting up every day and patrolling Ilkeston.
He's getting in public bins, Barry. There's a problem. I love the way no one's just like, I'll just let him do it. Yeah, it was funny actually. It was no problem at all. He actually crawled in through my cat flap the other night and was just patrolling my living room.
Hey, oh God, have you seen the bloke, the human cat?
No.
Oh, he's in Wales. He's
Of course he is.
He's really, really rare to see him. But he somebody got a video of them giving him some chips.
So it's just a man on his all fours.
Yeah, half man, half cat.
But what do you mean half man, half cat? Has he just dressed himself up as a cat?
I'll have to no. Like doesn't speak a language. Doesn't speak at all, and he's like feral.
So you're telling me he's survived? How old is this human half man, half cat?
I think he's bald in the video. So he's...
Right, okay, so he's getting on. So you're telling me he survived by just going up to going in the co-op and going meow meow meow?
No, he lives by the railway lines and that.
No, he doesn't. He's got an house.
I swear to God, I'm sure I've seen a video of him walking down the street with a mouse in his mouth. Well, along
right.
the wall.
Again, Barry, a mental illness. He's walking down the street with a mouse in his mouth, and you're like, oh no, he's half man, half cat. No, he isn't. It's like...
I'll send you the video of him.
I don't think I want to see it. Well,
you should
we're
see
back.
it when he has a bath. It's amazing.
He's at the end of his lawn licking himself.
Has he had a rib removed to be able to do that?
Hey, I'm going to tell you what my mum's been doing. Speaking of cats.
Oh, right.
My mum's really... I went to my mum's the other day and fucking stink. The garden, the front lawn, stinking of garlic, right? And I could see on the floor, there was these big piles of garlic. But you know, like the garlic that you get in a jar that's already cut and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Piles of that on the garden, right? And I thought, what's she doing it? I said, what's all this? She goes, no. She said, I've had it. She said, the other day, 5 cat shits I found in this garden in one day. She said, and I know they're doing it on purpose, right? She reckons the cats have got a vendetta because she said, I seen it eyeballing me on my way to work. And the cat hasn't gone. Oh, there she is, lads, off to work. Come on. Let's all get round to Pauline's. Get on that grass. So I said, what does the garlic do? And she was like, oh, you can take the mick all you like, but it's worked. Yeah, but now instead of stinking of shit, your garden stinks of garlic.
Yeah. And why is she not following the painter's warrior technique of going and getting a big bag of lion shit?
I know, I did think this, yeah.
Unbelievable. We should do that. Release our own brand. Then again, do you want your face on a bag of lion shit? It's a good indicator of where you're at in your career, isn't it?
BJ Dodd's bag of shite.
Speaking of gardens, just before we go, just to give you my final lawn update of the summer as we come to the end, and I'm not sending you a photograph of it, so don't even ask. But I had a little rearrange of the garden, and I thought, yeah, just getting ready for autumn now. Not gonna let's leave the grass as it is. And I've got a big parasol thing. That you saw that bends down, you unwind and it opens up, but it's got a big stand. It's because it's got at an angle. It's got huge things so it doesn't fall over, and it's like that. So that's the shape of the base. And I put out. Started raining. Oh fuck! So I just left it and went inside. Forgot about it. Left it out there for 3 days. Now, when you look at my shit lawn, not only does it look like a jigsaw, it now looks like I'm hyper-religious because there's a massive crucifix of dead grass in the middle of it. This huge yellow crucifix.
Oh, so there's a big line on the floor.
All the grass has died underneath the parasol stand. So it's honestly a giant crucifix in the garden. The neighbours must be like...
Oh, gosh, that'll be all over the Snapchat.
He's going to kill us all. He's gone religious.
The man who's been Googling half man, half cat's now got a giant cross in the bloody garden. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why don't you try and make it... Why don't you leave it out again for a few days and make it like a giant noughts and crosses board?
I think I'm just going to just get a load of fake turf next year.
Yeah. I think you should just move house.
Just stones. Thanks
if
for
you
this.
know the half man, half cat, get in touch. Thanks for making it this far. We'll be back next week.
We'll see you next week, everyone. Take care of yourselves.
Bye.
Was that the half man, half cat?
You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.
The Warriors Live is coming to Nottingham. You can see all the bits that don't make the podcast in person.
Yeah, basically the bits that are too rude, too offensive, too personal, or frankly, not funny enough. You can come along on the 5th of November. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon show. It starts at 4:30. We'll be opening the doors at 4 o'clock, so you can get yourself nice and comfy. You can get your tickets from the Nottingham Comedy Festival website. They are available now. And also, we'll be doing some, let's just say we've got a couple of little treats in store at the live show for you. Some of them you will never forget, and not for good reasons. Haley, are you excited about it?
Some of them I don't know about. Come along. Join the fun. Live. 5th of November. Terms and conditions apply.